One. Joining us, head coach of the Cavaliers, Jamie Cluesman, and sophomore guard Josie Hester. Coach, we'll start with you. Your team off to a 3-0 start, coming off a big 164 win over King. Your impressions on that game before we focus our attention on the Knights of Belmont Abbey.
It was an exciting game. Our last home game before we go on the road for a couple games. So it was good that everyone was able to contribute to the team win. Everyone played and everyone got the opportunity to score. But we also did some little things other than just scoring. Everyone was on the boards. Everyone was totally committed with our communication and just sharing the ball. So I think if you can take care of those little things, then obviously it's going to put you in a good spot to win the games. And I feel like it was just a team win, and hopefully we can keep the momentum going forward for our first true road test tomorrow.
Josie, you came in as a big time scorer with that reputation, led the state of North Carolina in scoring and high school ball. It's your second year now in the program, and now back-to-back games. We've really seen why. You've established new career highs. 4 made 3-pointers against King. What's been the difference for you this season, and has really sparked you here in the early going? You're averaging 15 points a game.
I think a lot of that has to do with my confidence. I've had more confidence with myself this season, along with my team and coach having more confidence in me as well. So I think that's helped me a lot.
Defensively, through 3 games, no team has shot better than 33% against you guys. You're coming off a game with a career high 5 steals. Speak on the emphasis that you and your teammates put on defense and how that's really translated to a lot of offense for you all also.
So we just had to make defense a priority for us really this season. We have a lot of people that could put the ball in the basket, but I think our defense is what's going to contribute to those buckets on offense.
Coach, Belmont Abbey, traditionally a very good program. They've been in the NCAA tournament a couple times in the last 5 years. Thing that sticks out to me was we were supposed to play them during that COVID year. We couldn't play them. If we played them and won, we may have made the NCAA tournament the way it shook out. But they have a new coach, Coach Lusk, in her first season down there with the Knights. Your impression of Belmont Abbey, and as you said, your first true road test of the year.
I think they play really well together. I was talking to Josie before we started that they're very patient offensively. They're going to use the shot clock to get a good high percentage shot. They're not a team that's just going to sell out and shoot jumpers. So we have to stay disciplined on the defensive end and play pretty much the entire shot clock possession and just stick to the principles, no personnel. I think that's the biggest thing with them is knowing who's a shooter, who's a slasher, who's going to put it on the floor and create for them. But, I think in her first year, they have a small roster with basically 4 returners from the previous year. So it's going to take her some time to get her players, executing her offense and defense. But watching their game against Mars Hill, they had a lot of opportunities to put some more points on the board, and their shots just rimmed out. So it's going to be a dogfight, especially at their place. They're going to come in looking to get that first win of the season for them. So we just have to continue to play the way that we've been playing on both ends of the floor, and live with our chances if we take care of those small things.
Josie, you talked about confidence for you shooting the basketball. You and your teammates, an experienced bunch. It's your first road trip of the season. Talk about how you can rely on some past experiences now going on the road for the first time and build off that and keep this momentum going.
I think that we just need to stick to what we know. Like, we practice the same things and we know what we're supposed to do. So we just got to stick to that and stay disciplined to our system.
Coach, final question as always, keys to victory against the Knights.
Knowing personnel, controlling the tempo of the game, and rebounding.
Fans, tip-off against Belmont Abbey, 2 o'clock. You can watch the game live on UVAYsCavs.com. We'll make note, this is a non-conference away game. It is not on Flow Sports, so if you watch on Flow Sports, you will have to go to UVAYsCavs.com to watch the game, and it is free of charge. Coach, Josie, good luck, and let's keep it going.
Thank you.